Are you ready for an up-close look at the latest from Tour Edge? It's called the 725, part of the Exotics lineup. This driver is hand-built in the USA and one of the most popular additions to the bags of the players on the PGA Tour Champions. We'll tell you why that is straight ahead. Hello friends, Bill Hobson here. Welcome inside the MGL Sim Studio. It's good to have you with us, especially when we get the chance to introduce to you a new product. Reviewing golf gear is one of my favorite things to do, and we have this space to do it in. And so today we introduce you to the 725 lineup from Tour Edge. Now this driver, this lineup have two iterations, the E and the C version. This one is the E. We'll talk about the club in detail here in just a couple of moments, but first a word or two, if you don't mind, about Tour Edge and what I've come to appreciate about them over the years. Probably the top of that list is that they are committed to hand building all of their clubs here in the United States. I kind of like that. It doesn't happen a lot in any industry these days, and especially not in the golf world. Number two, the value of their clubs, the pricing of their clubs is so good. It's so appealing. Most of the drivers hover somewhere in that $399 range, depending on the deals that you're seeing. Compare that to the bigger box, bigger label brands, and you'll understand what a value that is. And Tour Edge stands behind their clubs with a 100% guarantee. Their shipping is virtually overnight. All of that. By the way, they're not paying me for any of this. I'm not a sponsored player or media member who's endorsed by Tour Edge. It's just me talking to you about the things I've observed over the years. They did send me this driver so that I could show it to all of you. So let's talk about the E725 and what makes it so special. As you would expect, there is a lot of technology packed into this driver, so let me hit some of the highlights for you so you understand what all is under this head cover. You know, I think it starts with forgiveness. For those of us who don't hit every shot exactly where we're supposed to on the club face, having some forgiveness is super important. And this 725 features an ultra-high MOI, or moment of inertia, making it one of the most forgiving drivers. It helps reduce twisting on those off-center hits. It leads to a better accuracy and ball speed retention as well for those moments when you don't hit it exactly like you're hoping to. As far as adjustability goes, this has it. It's called the flight tuning system. There's an 18-gram weight at the trailing edge that allows for adjustments to promote a draw, a fade, or a neutral flight path. The face technology that utilizes a 3D diamond face with variable thickness to increase ball speed across the face and expands the sweet spot, and who among us could not use an expanded sweet spot? And finally, the sound and feel. The finned internal ribbing on this 725 is designed to produce optimal sound, and you may not even be conscious of it, but that is something that golfers have talked about time and time again as being super important to them. You don't want to have a driver hurt your ears when you hit, and you also don't want to have it sound like the head cover's still on it when you hit. I remember a few years ago, another manufacturer made a ceramic driver, and every time somebody near me hit that thing, it pierced all the way to the center of my skull. I could not stand it, and it didn't last very long in the marketplace. So sound is also an important component in all of this. So before we go, a couple of quick reminders. Number one, Tour Edge has value. Most of their new drivers are in that $399 and under price range. If you compare that to new drivers from the other brands, you'll understand what a value this is. They also have the 100% money-back guarantee about your satisfaction levels. That's really cool. I would recommend that you get fitted for your driver. Don't do what I did. I literally took it out of the box, peeled off the head cover, peeled off the plastic that was over the club head and started hitting it, and didn't make any adjustments to it. So it's very rare that the stock settings are perfect for you. They weren't perfect for me either, but I did enjoy hitting this driver. I think you will as well. Make sure you check out the notes below. We have some links to help connect you to Tour Edge and maybe save you a couple bucks on the driver. We would love to have you subscribe to the MGL YouTube channel. We do all kinds of things in the golf space here, and we'll look forward to connecting with you next time.